Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to actually talk about a ticket that I got on one of my vehicles from one of my guests. So it was weird because it wasn't like a city ticket, like a speeding ticket. It was a parking ticket, but it wasn't like a parking ticket from like the city. It was more of it was printed on regular paper. There was a photo of my vehicle with the license plate, and it was just kind of like an illegal parking violation, and it was a $55 ticket. So I was like, all right, interesting. So I double checked the dates to see, well, I checked the date on this letter slash ticket that I got to see which of my trips was involved in this ticket. So what happened was I looked at my trip history, and it was actually, if you guys watched one of my previous videos, the one where I filed a reimbursement for fuel, so it was that same guest. So what happens in this case here is you can still go back and charge your guest for the ticket. So, and I'm gonna show you the screenshots of where you go for that and the process. So it's actually pretty simple. Now what happens is whenever you charge for incidentals, it sends a message to the guest, and basically whatever you put in the description, that's what the guest sees in your conversation. So in the chat with that particular guest. So I charged the customer $55 for this parking ticket, and I saw that he read the message. That's a good thing with Turo. It shows when the guest read the message, but he never responded, which I wasn't totally surprised. He did respond when I sent him the invoice for the additional fuel, and he apologized, and he's like, hey, I could Venmo you and stuff. I said, no, it's all right. I'll just you could just approve my charge just through the Turo app. And he said, okay. He never did accept the charge, but what happens is after 2 days, if the customer doesn't respond, it gets escalated, and someone from Turo reviews the charge, reviews your evidence, and they end up charging your guest. Now in this particular case for the ticket, same deal. Just how you request reimbursement for fuel, you go to charge for incidentals on the trip. So you'll go to the trip and see, obviously, whichever the trip, the ticket, or whatever the incident is for, you click on that trip, and then you go to charge for incidentals, and then you click start invoice. And when you click on start invoice, you'll put in, like, if it was for example, I think it says if it's tolls or tickets. So in this case, I put ticket, even though it wasn't really a ticket, but it was. So I put ticket, and then on the next screen, which you'll see here, it'll ask you to enter an amount and for you to upload, whatever evidence you have. So in this case, I took a picture of the actual letter that I got, the ticket that I got, and I uploaded that to the invoice. And then I put a description, sent it, and again, whatever you put in the description, that's basically what the guest sees. So again, he read the message, never responded, which again, I wasn't surprised. But ultimately what happens is when they don't respond, I think they have 2 days, 48 hours. What Turo does is I don't know if they automatically charge them. If, say for example, if they had a credit card that doesn't go through. I'm not sure what happens exactly with that process, but I know what does happen is, you know, if you have the evidence, you get your money. So in fact, just today, so this was, what's today? Today is Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. I don't remember. I think I got the ticket Friday or Saturday. I think I got it Saturday in the mail. And I basically waited a couple days, and yesterday I got an email that my charge was valid and that they're gonna reimburse me $55, which today I got an alert on the Turo app that the $55 is on the way. So obviously what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna pay the ticket with that, because otherwise I'm not sure, I mean, if they'll start charging fees or whatnot on top of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. So that's what you do. So any tolls, if you're in an area where you get tolls or tickets. In fact, one other time, one of my guests, I think a year and a half ago, got a camera ticket, like a speeding, like it was a speeding ticket off a camera. So it came to my house, and then what I did with that one is I on that ticket, because it was a speeding, it was a camera one, it was a camera ticket. Obviously the car's registered to me, so the ticket's gonna come to me. But on the back of that, or I think on the bottom of that, it basically you could say, hey, that you were not the one driving, and then what it'll ask is the person who was driving, their name, their driver's license number, and all that, what state the driver's license is issued out of. So luckily, and this is something that I recommend for everyone to do, new or a seasoned Turo host, if you're not doing this already, when the guest sends you a copy of their driver's license, whether they text it to your cell phone or upload it on the trip photos, however they upload it, make sure you have a screenshot of it, and then make sure you upload it on your trip photos. Because what can happen is if they upload it to their trip photos, they can actually delete it, you know, just like you as a guest or you as a host can delete any photos you upload. So if they delete it, now you don't have any evidence, any information. So obviously one thing is you can have it on your phone, on your photos of your phone, but the cleanest way, and that way you don't have all these driver's license on your random driver's license on your photos on your phone, take a screenshot of it and then upload it on your end of the trip photos, and that way no matter what, it'll always stay there. So luckily, you know, in a case like that, I had the driver's license number. The guest was real good, the one that got that camera ticket, he was real good. I basically filled it out with the driver information, the driver's license number, and I put it in the mail, and I never heard anything back from it. So my guess is that they dealt with the driver at the time, and I'm guessing he probably ended up paying the ticket. He was a good guest, the one that got that camera ticket. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys on a couple things on issues that may come up post-trip. Obviously, our main concern is vehicle damage and making sure our vehicles come back in the same condition, same shape that we handed it to them. But sometimes you're going to get situations like this where you get tickets or something in the mail. Don't worry about it. Turo does a wonderful job in making sure you get your reimbursement. Again, I'm not sure if they whether or not they're able to charge the guest, charge the car that they may have on file or not. But again, in both those situations, with whether it's fuel, which I've done fuel, or like with this parking ticket. They do a great job in making sure the hosts get their money. So hopefully this information was helpful, and I appreciate all of you that are subscribing to my channel. I'm very grateful. Bring on the comments, bring on the likes if you're liking this video, because that'll help this video and my channel to reach other Turo hosts like yourself. And obviously the more subscribers that I have, there's more dialogue involved, there's more comments, there's more scenarios where we can all sort of pick up from each other and different tips and tricks on being a Turo host. So I appreciate it, appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.